Okay, g'day, my name's Ian, and today we're going to have a look at working out the volume of concrete for a cylinder, which is a typical thing for a carpenter because they bore out the stump holes now, and we need to work out the volume of concrete for a whole heap of those. So I've got a little spreadsheet set up here, and all I've done is I've made everything a little bit bigger and that, so it's going to be easier to read. So I'll just change that from 0.5, and you'll note that in this we're going to use not millimeters, but we're going to use meters, okay, because we don't order concrete by the cubic millimeter, we order it by the cubic meter. So righto, so typical stump hole boring would be 0.45, 450 mil. Okay, which then gives us the radius is half the diameter, so we're just going to type in here equals C5 divided by 2. Enter. And there we have, we've got a radius now of 225 mils. So let's have a look at working out the area. So equals, and I'm going to put this in brackets, D5, and I'm going to square it, raise it to the power of 2. So little Chinaman's hat there, and to the power of 2, close the bracket, and then I'm going to multiply it by pi, and pi brackets, and hit enter, and that gives me the area at the bottom of the hole. Okay, it doesn't tell me the volume, just tells me the area, but we need to then multiply it by the depth. So in our depth we'll go 0.2 for 200 mil. So to do the volume we need equals E5 times F5. Enter, and there gives me the volume that's for one hole. So if I was to put in here, I'll just put number at the top here, make that a little bit bigger, and I'll put in 32 for 32 holes. Move this across, and we'll have total, oops, T, and we'll go equals G5 times H5, and that gives me the total for 32 holes with that. And you're going to ask me then the cost. So up here, I'll put in here cost, and we'll make that one into $1, and we'll do that as say $256 for the cost of a cubic meter of concrete. And we'll go here total cost, and we'll go equals C2, so we want the cost, and we're going to times it by I5. And there we have the cost for the amount of concrete that we're going to use. And the good part is I can then go through and go, oh no, hang on, I'm going to change that one there and I'll make it now 0.3, and then click on away, and it recalculates everything. I change the diameter, I've changed the bit there, I go 0.5, click on another cell, and it recalculates the thing. If I want to change the number of that to 56, away we go, and that updates the whole sheet, and then I can save that. So I believe, especially now, it's worthwhile investing in a little bit of time to learn some of these formulas and bits and pieces, because Excel is a very useful program for carpenters. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it.